Hello everyone, this is SC Hero or StarCraft Hero coming back with my third commentary. We have Red Terran as EGPuMa, another Korean, and down here we have Blue Protoss, LiquidHero. I think you guys would know both of them if you have followed the pro scenes for a while, which I haven't, but I know them, so I think you should know them. But just in case if you don't know, they're both Koreans. I think LiquidHero has been gaining a lot of popularity, and Puma, he's been in the past he was gaining a lot of popularity. Now it's been on a decline just because he has been on circuit for a little bit longer than LiquidHero, or other way around. But either way, Puma I think has been around a little more than LiquidHero. But in this game, this map is Antigua Shipyard. And Terran. Yeah, wow. I never realized, when I'm watching other commentaries, I never realized how awkward it is in the beginning, because there's pretty much nothing to talk about. So, what's up guys? Wow, there really is nothing to talk about. I should write down what I want to talk about for next commentary. Wow. It looks like I'm getting that little bit of lag from Fraps. Terran making that first barracks. Of course that's natural. If he does not make that, he really can't stack up onto anything. But LiquidHero not getting that. Oh my goodness, he's going for fast expand with no gateway. That's kind of ballsy move. And I think he's just, oh my goodness, I rarely do no gate expand just because it's really risky and I really don't like to take risk. It looks like he's going across to scout, and then he'll probably go up here and then here, so he's going to be scouting very late, and that's very dangerous when you're going for this early expand. I want to see another probe scout this way so he at least know what's coming, but he's not doing that. And Puma going for a factory, and I'm seeing a reactor here, so they'll probably switch this to I guess LiquidHero called for a pause, and of course we don't see that on the replay, but I guess they did. I don't know if something wrong with his equipment or what, but hey, it looks like he did make a little pause, and having Marine patrolled here to deny that scouting probe, which is still here, scouting very last. Puma or LiquidHero will be taking a deep breath right now just because Puma did not go for any all-ins or early pushes like two barracks with tech lab and a reactor, but factories, another PP. Wow, there has to be something wrong with his equipment or something. And EGPuMa just scouting his base and sees that he went to fast expand. He must be going, what is going on? And that scout probe taken out. He did see that factory, so he knows two Hellions on the way, but his stalker is almost done. By the time he gets here, he should be out on the field. But with one Zealot, there's no way to take out two Hellions. He's right, perfect timing. Look at that. But I think he will lose one or two more, or not more. Just that first probe lost. Looks like he did get 2 or 3. Now this Hellion got 3, so I think there's at least 5. But if you look at the units tab, look at how far ahead LiquidHero is on the workers wise, but that again cancels out just because of the mule. But he can dump chrono boost to get more workers out, but he is kinda saving it. There's 42 energy on this nexus, and he did get 3 what are these? Gateways. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he did 3 gateways. I think he'll get robotics soon, just because he is running on 3 base now, making that tiny push just to give pressure to EGPuMa. It looks like he did secure his base and loading that factory, so he's transitioning into a barracks play, which is very natural, making that proxy pylon. I guess he is expecting not to get scouted, but there is a factory flying over it. Yeah, see? In fact, flying building does move faster than Overlord. That's crazy. One of those like couple ton building moving faster than Overlord. What is wrong with that? Oh my goodness, I thought I heard someone. I thought it was one of my roommates just barging into my room, but it was barging into the room next to me. Still on that 3 gauge. Oh, there's the robotics. He'll probably go for a fast Colossus, just basing on how fast he went those 4 gas. On the production tab, we have a concussive shell from Marauders, which is fairly standard. First unit out of the robotics is going to be observers, just because Puma or LiquidHero only knows this right now, and a little bit of information he got early on in the game, but he should figure out there is an expansion, just because Puma has not made any push yet. If you were to go little push instead of this expand, it would have already happened, but it hasn't. But this pylon's still here, just because this army is standing right here as of now. Actually, he could probably push out right now, because yeah, LiquidHero finds that there's no way he could do any more damage, so retreating to his base, reducing any more losses to his army. And look at that supply difference right now, and Puma is supply blocked, making he did made 2 supply depots. Actually, he had made 1 and second one on the way, and he started to build another one. Factory burning down. He could, if he brings a couple SCP, he could probably save it, but I don't think he's going to. Looks like Puma making tiny push, but LiquidHero, oh excuse me, is watching it with his observers. Wow, Hero taking his 3rd base and getting hallucination and Colossus right here. Oh my goodness. Macro and getting 4 more gateways. Where is he getting all this? Oh, I guess he hasn't made any yeah, let's see his unit. Yeah, he hasn't made any really big armies yet. Mostly gas heavy units and light mineral units like sentries. He has 7 of them right here. He thought he was Puma was taking his 3rd, so he was scouting this out, but he is not. But he could probably scouted that with this observer. And moving, oh no, I guess not moving in with the observer. And there's some scout marine going all the way around for that hidden expansion, I guess. Moving out his rest of his units. Is his scout? Is it gonna drop a scan? No, I guess he's not gonna drop a scan. But he did load up 2 of his medevacs for some reason. But here's a nice force field. If he hasn't gotten that down, he would have lost at least half his army. And let's see his units tab again. 11 zealots, 1 colossus, and 5 stalkers, 7 sentries. Again, dumping most of his gas on sentries and most of his minerals on zealots. And where are all of these? Oh, they're right here. And getting total of 4 observers. Oh my goodness, that is fairly a lot. And there's zealot right here scouting for expansion, and it actually drops. But losing that 2 medevacs, that is, oh my goodness, that's actually lots of resources. That's 200 minerals, 200 gas, and hallucinated Colossus to suck up some of the damage. But I think Puma will know that is a fake Colossus, just because if there were 3 Colossus, the DPS would be oh my goodness, that would be ridiculous. But he does have 1 immortal and a couple zealots moving into destroying that Nexus. Oh, that Nexus just looks like Marauders on Steam made any building. It looks like it's made out of cardboard or something. Oh, they destroy buildings so fast. And Zealot not able to get to this unit. He will very close to force field, but so does the Zealots. That's what's happening here. Puma did secure his own third base while destroying LiquidHero's base, but he did lost all of his army, but he did remap her up, and it's about on. Actually, he's ahead of LiquidHero. Wow, I did not expect that. But taking his third once again, but he does have the map control, which is crucial. I'll be not surprised if he made tiny push, and Hero still observing this area right here, which is crucial, because this is where you usually leave your army to protect your third base and natural, and make sure there's no drop right here if the other player are Terran or Zerg, making that Doom drop. LiquidHero making another tiny push. We don't see this very often anymore. When we see a Protoss player, they usually have a huge army, make one huge push. That's how it usually works out right now, especially when you go for Colossus. But he only made one, which is interesting, and making a lot of Zealots. And oh, looks like he did transition into a High Templars. Has he got the upgrade yet? It is on the way. It looks like he did destroy the destructible debris. I don't know if Puma noticed Hero destroyed the debris, but I think he kinda figured it out. But his unit is still right here, but I want to see in around here, just because if we were to come in here, he could come up this ramp faster than traveling all the way here. By that time, this planetary fortress could have gone down, just because if he got more Colossus, the DPS, like I said, is out of control. Nice force field, preventing the SCV to repair and side storms and force field. Oh, there's no way he could get up that ramp without sacrificing a lot of his army. And there goes the planetary fortress, paying back for what he did to this base. It looks like his rally is not set, so these two workers are working, and we have a Marauder and Marine drop. This is probably not going to take out his base, but yeah, moving his workers over here, getting two Templars here and a couple Zealots coming down, and you have Viking losing control of that Viking again. That is a very expensive unit, at least gas wise. He did, I believe it's 100 gas. That is a lot of gas, but LiquidHero did lose a lot of workers, but Puma has fairly decent army with Marine Marauder, Viking, and Medevac. But he does have Archon, and the Colossus just going down. I don't know if he had done a lot of work, but it did go down, so it's worthless now. On the production tab, we have 3 more Archons. I think they're down here. Yes. And shooting down that factory, those obvious counter to Archons, because they have that EMP and a couple sniper round going off on that Templar, I believe. And this command center doing an awkward job of blocking his path. Oh. But looks like he is securing this base once again. Let's see what is going on. We have some upgrades, armor upgrades. But I do want to see double forge dropping right now. Oh, prepared for a little drop right here for Zealots. And we have Archon Zealot Stalker army, but I think he completely stopped the Stalker production, and it just went with Sentry Zealot, and Archon, and Templar, of course. And nice force field going down right here to prevent this army to coming up and making this base to lift up. Though he hasn't destroyed it, he delayed some mine time, which Puma needs, I think. Yeah, he is on. LiquidHero is doubling Puma's income, but he did deny this expansion, which is very nice, because Hero, I think, is almost ran out. Yeah, he has half patch of minerals here and making a little push and almost destroys. I think he will destroy it. Yes, he does, and he did juke that Side Storm though, but that ghost count is getting ridiculous. Let's see the units tab. We have 2 Vikings, 18 Marauders, 48 Marines, but you gotta keep in mind there are 6 Templar, which Side Storm eat up Marines if not microed. So, but LiquidHero going for that gold and dropping a couple cannons to defend it. Here comes the, oh my, here comes the push. I always lose to this unit composition when I actually when I play any race, they're just very good composition. Getting that 1 more Colossus, or 2 Colossus now, and Archons. And how many Templars? We have 8 High Templars. And you always want to separate your High Templar with your main army just because of that